Alright. Here we go. 1 second, guys. Hello everybody and welcome back to INSANEBRIT Gaming. I am the INSANEBRIT and God damn it. Hold on. Yeah, this week's simulation is Chelsea versus Burnley. We're away to Burnley. In the previous match we've basically had Ajax versus Chelsea. In the simulation, well, first of all, let's go over the real match. The real match was a tough battle, and we won it 1-0 with Batshuayi scoring the winner in the last 20 minutes. Tight game, not great, but whatever. We squeezed past with a goal. In my simulation, of course, the point of these simulations is to always get, not only to entertain, but to get as accurate as possible, so, you know, we can make bets and win loads of money and don't have to do YouTube anymore. So the whole point is to get accuracy, more accurate, what might happen in the game. And ironically, it was the reverse of it being a tight game, not too interesting, but Ajax squeezing past with a goal. And of course, they scored, I think it was Prones, I think his name is, who scored a goal, but it was called offside. So if we didn't score that last minute goal, and that goal scored, technically my sim would have been right, but whatever. So anyway, moving on. So we're going to go with the same lineup we always do as the previous game. Things may change, people may come back, etc, etc. Tomori and Zuma did really well, keeping a clean sheet. Kovacic played, Jorginho, and of course we have Mount in this midfield. Alonso played as well, and Gilmore was on the bench along with Pulisic and Batshuayi, of course. James was also on the bench. I'm not too sure who was on the bench defence-wise, Christensen or whatever, but Rudiger, I assume, is still going to be out. Giroud, I don't even know. Barkley is injured as well. Emerson, I think, was injured for a week or two, but he didn't play. Kante's still injured, so basically I'm going to leave him off. He may start against Burnley. He may be on the bench, I don't know. But we're going to go with this for now, and just leave essentially the starting lineup, and then put the substitutions. Something like I said, there may be 1 or 2 changes. I didn't see anyone go off injured or anything. We substituted Adoy and Abraham, so whatever. In my opinion, of course, he likes Abraham, and that's fine. But Batshuayi got 3 chances within 15 minutes of coming on, and they were good chances. Could have put 2 of those away. Well, he did, out the 3. Well, he put 1 away out the 3. Could have put in a second. Was unlucky with the second shot. The first shot had no power on it, but that was just unlucky. So here we go, guys. Burnley, I haven't mucked around with. I haven't done anything to their team or anything. I only know that they've got Ben Mee playing and 1 or 2 others. I can read their names, basically. So, yeah. So this is what we're going to be going for. And like I said, there may be 1 or 2 changes. But, you know, this is just my depiction of what, in theory, who we'll play, or the formation, etc. It may all change, you just don't know. We've got about 250 views on the previous simulation. We'd like more, of course. More is better. But thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed to the channel for simulations, food reviews, or my playthroughs. You can check out the link in the description below to follow me on social media, and or even just check out my completed playthroughs if you're interested in my gameplay and stuff like that. So this is a Premier League game. Sitting in 5th, Liverpool top with 24 points. My God. So let's have a look at the Burnley lineup. 3 goals in the last 3 matches from Chris Wood, a striker. Number 9. Jack Cork, of course, a former Chelsea player. Youth team player. Sold him. Didn't he go out on loan to QPR, something like that? Or maybe even Burnley, then they bought him permanently. I'm not too sure. I'm still stunned about how tall Abraham is at 6'3" or something. I always thought he was a small player, he's not. Pedro may even start this game, I don't know, maybe on the bench. You know, he comes off the bench and makes an impact. So, Pope in goal, their new goalkeeper from, I think they bought him last season, I'm not too sure. Ben Mee, former youth player at Manchester City. Tarkowski is, I forget that name right. In the defence, Westwood, Wood and Barnes up front, McNeil on the left wing. Drinkwater, of course, is on loan from Chelsea to Burnley. And of course, Kepa in goal, Azpilicueta, Zuma, Tomori, and Alonso make up the back four for Chelsea. Midfield, Kovacic, Jorginho, and Mount. Jorginho, last season, I complained about him a lot. This season, I haven't had nothing to say about him. He's really good. He's like, he needed a year to be in the Premier League and, you know, to adapt to his game, and he has. He's really, really coming along well. And so I haven't complained about him this season, you might notice. So here we go, guys. Burnley kick it off. Wood to Cork now, flicking in early over the top. Interception by Azpilicueta. William on the ball. So Chelsea been starting the games rather sluggish and slow. William now bypassing the left back, burning pace now down his right hand side. The left back trying to catch up, beats his man, takes him on, beats another one inside the box now. Chelsea. Take a shot! Oh! Chelsea coming around, waiting for a pass. William took it on himself. I expect to win this game, by the way. Based on stats and just in general of how good we are. And so I'm hoping there'll be goals in this game. And sure enough, it's looking that way very early on. William being very positive, taking the corner now. Will they take it short? Yes, they have. Kovacic. Inside the box now, bypasses the man, blocked off. Ain't a penalty, is it? It is. It's a penalty early on. Oh my God, we got a penalty straight away. He blocked off his man. I'd like to see that again. Look at that. I don't think he could really get out the way as such. I mean, he tried to bypass him, and Kovacic just, tried to bypass him and didn't work out. Penalty for that. I feel kind of bad for the guy. I think this is Jorginho taking it. Takes some good penalties. He worries me, but he takes them alright. Oh, and for that reason, guys, that's the reason he worries me. He takes them, they look good, but if the goalkeeper goes the right way, that's what can happen. Good save from Pope. That'll build up Burnley's confidence. They're still in the game. William out with another corner. It's fallen. Oh, and Pope comes out to pluck it out of the air, or just pick it up rather. So Chelsea have had the opportunity to go ahead very early on, twice now, with a decent opportunity and then a penalty, and they failed to do so. Mount now, Hudson-Odoi coming forward. They've got to close Chelsea down. Westwood now, breaking up play. Barnes. Gunnarsson now to Wood. Back to Gunnarsson now. Good movement from Burnley, coming forward in numbers now. Tons of space. Oh, and it's blocked off by Zuma. No, Tomori, sorry. That would be a corner to Burnley, who have been saved by their goalkeeper twice now. Pope is already on my list for man of the match right now, saving a penalty and that first initial shot from William. Corner to Burnley, their first corner. Near post, goes across goal, and Abraham, I think that was now. Trying to get a shot off Mount now, with Chelsea hit them on the break. Back to William now, tries to play it back to Abraham, gets blocked off. McNeil now on this left-hand side. Switches the play around, what a good pass. Oh, it was a promising pass. He didn't get there, or the pass just went wide. Went out of play, sorry. Throw into Chelsea. Mount. Jorginho. Mount now, clip it into this left-hand side. Tons of time and space for the likes of Odoi to do what he wants. That's crazy. This game has goals written all over it. McNeil. Gunnarsson. Cork. Plays it back, and it's blocked off this time by Alonso and Jorginho. Odoi now on this left-hand side. Oh, brilliant. Takes it down, right side. Cuts inside, surely. No, puts it across the box and cleared there. I have a defender. I'm not too sure that was. Gunnarsson now. Tolkowski, I believe that was. Gunnarsson now bypasses his Kovacic. Jorginho now in possession. Mount. Try to bypass his man once more. Cork with the interception now. Barnes. Oh, trying to thread it through. Zuma now with the block. Abraham. Kovacic. William puts it across goal. Tries to clip it into the left-hand side. Gets blocked off by the defender. Gunnarsson in possession now. Gunnarsson bypassing his man. Oh, tries to play a 1-2. Gets broken up by Mount this time. Seems to be a battle in the midfield. What a ball into William now. Tried to bypass his man. And it gets plucked out of the air. And then taken from him. Adoy. Jorginho. Chelsea holding possession. Long period of time. Trying to work their way through. Bit of a block off there coming together. Referee says no foul. "26 minutes gone. Tons of time and space on the ball to pick a pass. Burnley have got to stop that. Me with the clearance. At the same time, it does make for an exciting game, but for the neutral or whatever, but very open. But at the same time, if you're a Burnley fan, you're not liking that because you know how deadly Chelsea are. Oh, what a ball into this right-hand side now. It's Gunnarsson. Puts a good cross into the box. And I think it's Tomori. Yeah, man, Tomori's doing really well. Clears the ball, but it's another corner to Burnley. Their second corner. This is where they're going to try and be dangerous, of course, in their set pieces. If they can't beat Chelsea in open play and have the possession, this is where any team is going to want to profit from. Those set pieces. Chelsea with the clearance, though. Burnley still in possession. McNeil. Takes it out to the left-hand side. Puts a cross into the box. And a cross goal. Oof. I think that was Wood. The defender misses it totally. He gets the head on it, but just goes wide. Goal kick to Chelsea. Abraham wins the header. Back to Chelsea. You always feel that Chelsea are going to dominate possession, you know, have most of the play, even away from home. Just they're that kind of team, you know. But what can they do with it? Abraham now finding that space. Time and space, and the ball takes a shot. A little late. Waits too long to take that shot and got closed down. Almost like it was surprised to get hold of the ball in that position. Cork now. McNeil on this left-hand side. Me breaking forward. Westwood. Wood. Clipping it in, and it's gone nowhere. Chelsea cut it out. Tomori now. Abraham. Adoy. Back to Abraham now. Gets blocked off. More or less. Couldn't get the pass directly back to Adoy. And now Westwood's in possession. The game's slowed down a little bit, but there's still that space you can see. Good for the neutral. Lowton now breaking forward. Don't see too much of him now. The right back coming forward now. Good ball into the box, and Chelsea clear it comfortably. Now Chelsea, can they hit them on the break? They haven't been doing too much of this. They've got to really capitalise on the pace in their team going forward after, you know, trying to break away. They just haven't done it enough. Abraham. Mount. Puts it into Adoy now. Back to Mount. He's got a shot on him. Bypasses his man inside the box. Gets support from Adoy. A back heel now. Mount. Cross. And back post. William. Oh! Well, no. Was that William? No, it was Abraham. My mistake. And Abraham, for how tall he is, I felt he should have beat his man to that header and got a goal near the near post there. But it wasn't to be. 42 minutes gone. Time's gone kind of quick. After the initial two opportunities that Chelsea had with the penalty and Williams' shot, they've really, you know, haven't made the best of, or made that many opportunities, or done enough. For my liking, we should be 1-0 up anyway. Mount now coming forward. Alonso with some nice little step overs. Adoy. Mount back to Adoy now. Alonso, we know he's got a shot on him as well. Coming forward. Gives it to Mount now. Jorginho. Chelsea building something here. Jorginho now trying to bypass his man. Find some space. Trying to put it in. And me just intercepts there. Disappointing. Chelsea looked like they were doing something there, and nothing came to fruition with it. Kovacic now in possession. And it's broken up once more by me. And that looks like to be, guys, to be honest with you, the end of the first half. Doesn't look like we're going to get a goal this half. Or will we? Jorginho now. No one closing him down. Back to Jorginho. And there's a shot there. And they want that corner, but will it be allowed to be taken? Yes, it will. William to take it. Edge of a 6-yard box. Pope's come out for it. Oh. I think that was Tomori, sorry. I was about to say Kante. I think that was Tomori who was going to take a strike. So we've had a... It's been really interesting because it looks like a game where it's got goals in it galore. Two great opportunities from Chelsea's point of view. A half chance, you could say, from Wood's perspective with that header. But yeah, the second half is going to be very interesting, especially when subs are made and players tire. There's 6 shots for Chelsea, 1 for Burnley. You can see that. Look at the possession. So Chelsea kicked the second half off. I don't think there's any substitutions been made. But like I said, I expect Chelsea to win this. But expecting doesn't mean reality. Kovacic stretching the play now. And they're calling for a foul. Referee says play on. Cleared by Burnley. There'll be a pullback for that, I'm sure. Wood. Interception by Tomori now coming forward. Mount. Kovacic. Jorginho. William. Aspilicueta coming forward to support him. Loses out to Peters this time. Chelsea still in possession. Mount. They've got to be clinical, Chelsea. Jorginho. Mount trying to bypass Cork, and it hasn't worked out. Barnes now giving the ball away. Time and space for Abraham now. William almost playing with him. Peters now with the interception this time. And Kovacic breaking up play. What the hell was that? That was weird. Me puts it back to Peters now. It's given away to Kovacic. Chelsea have got to pick up the pace of their passing. It's ridiculous. They've got so much pace in the team. It's unreal. Kovacic now. Abraham back to Kovacic. Oh, what a strike. And a good save. This is what Chelsea need to do. Pick up the pacing of their passing. And, you know, he's lashed at it. It doesn't matter. Test the keeper. Make the keeper work. Make him think. And that was a good left hand. Down to his left. Good save from Pope. And there's a substitution being made. McNeil is off. For Hendrick. Ooh, and that was at the near post there. And Pope's gathered up nicely. So Hendrick is on for McNeil. They have to get on that ball a little bit more, Burnley. Get their foot stuck in. Close Chelsea down. Hendrick. Barnes. To Wood now. Back to Barnes, but Zuma with interception this time. Chelsea saw it coming. Read the pass. Mount clips it into Adoy. I don't think he's going to be able to get there. He hasn't. I think Adoy will come off for Pedro if you're looking from Chelsea's perspective. Mason Mount is coming off for Gilmour. Oh my God. So he's in the... Yeah, he's the centre midfielder. He's playing that centre midfield role. Gilmour was on the bench against Ajax. And was going to come on. I don't think he did. I'm not too sure. But that's interesting. Stats-wise, I think Gilmour's like 64 and then Mount's 78. So you can see the stats difference there. But we'll see. Of course, that will get bigger and better as time progresses. Adoy. Abraham. Jorginho now. Back to Abraham. Rakic looking for... He's got time and space on there. Puts it into Adoy now. Inside the box. Across goal. And it's cleared by the defender. Too much time and space. Burnley really got to cut that out. It's ridiculous. William now. Taken. Oh, no. Apparently it was a fair challenge. I thought he got taken out there. Hendrick. Westwood. Rakic now with the interception. Good ball into the right hand side. It wasn't a bad ball, but he ain't got the pace for that. Unlucky. Will that be another substitution for Chelsea? It is. It's Hudson-Odoi off for Pedro. I called it earlier. More of a complete player, I would say. Got the experience and goals in him as well. Not that Odoi can't do the business, but I assumed that Pedro was going to come on. I just did. I felt Williams not done too badly, so Odoi will be the sacrifice. Gilmore now chests it to Jorginho from the youngster. William. Keeping it on. Hendrick breaks up play. And Abraham is coming off for Batshuayi, which I'm not surprised at, to be honest with you. After scoring that goal at Ajax, I feel he deserves a run out, to be honest with you. That's for the Equator. Jorginho now. Gilmore. Again, time and space on the ball. Free to pick a pass. It's criminal what they're doing there. Oh, nice little back heel. And it's cleared by the Burnley defenders. Zuma goes up for it. Gets trounced. But Chelsea's still in possession. Jorginho loses out. It's time to Cork. Hendrick. Barnes. Hendrick now free on this left-hand side. Azpilicueta trying to catch up with him. He's free to run into space. Pick out a pass across goal. And there was multiple Burnley players there, but could have maybe unlucky not to get hold of that and test the keeper. Kepa, I don't think has had much to do at all in this game. Chelsea dominating possession, 72 minutes gone. Gilmore now clips it into the left-hand side. Pedro on the ball for the first time now. Loses out to Lowton. And now Gunnarsson. He's been blocked off by Alonso now. Throw on to Burnley. Hendrick plays it into Gunnarsson now. Barnes trying to hold up play. Bringing in Peters now. It's a back post. No one's there. And that would be a goal kick. No, he's kept it on. Puts it in the box. Oh, he went up for it. He missed it totally. Oh my God. If there was a Burnley player there, I could have buried that. Me in possession. Barnes now plays a little ball into Cork, and that's a corner. Again, another set piece for Burnley. They've got to try and make the... They're still in the game, Burnley. It's unreal. They letting Chelsea have too much time and space on the ball, but they're still in this game and got to make all the best of their opportunities, including these set pieces, to do some damage, to snatch a goal. There's 78 minutes gone. They're doing well to keep it 0-0. I'm actually disappointed. And it hasn't gone nowhere. Jack Cork's still in possession now on his left-hand side. Inside the box. Westwood now. Oh, and it was Wood that went up for a header and Kepa catches comfortably. 80 minutes gone, 0-0. And you could see the potential this game has for goals. And it's been 80 minutes, about 24, 25. And they haven't done anything with it. Ball into the box now. Cleared by Chelsea. Chelsea have got to like that. Come on, man. Swarovski now coming forward. Gilmore. Kept it for too long. Westwood breaking up play. Lowton. At the end of the day, Burnley will be happy to have a 0-0 here all day long. He chests it down. It's Peters now, the left back. Been brought down. And they haven't called for a penalty. Oh, my God. That could have been a penalty. Gilmore. 4 minutes left. Pedro. Switches to play. Jorginho. Gilmore. Back to Batshuayi now. Gilmore runs into the box. Waiting for support. Takes a strike. Oh, and it's went wide. But what's Gilmore going to do? You know, he had the confidence to take the shot on. It's went wide. Goalkeeper didn't even have to really move. He just covered that near post. Gunnarsson's come off for Rodriguez. Kovacic. Azpilicueta. Chelsea's the pressure's on for them. We've got to get this as a 3-pointer for us all day long. William now. Ball into the box and it's cleared. Gilmore with a second shot. It's a follow-up. Oh, Pedro with a shot. He was in that position from a deflection. Oh my God, that should have been 1-0 Chelsea. Look at that. Bit of a deflection. Pedro in the right position. Wraps his leg around it. Great save from Pope. Oh man. Chelsea with a corner in the last few minutes of this game. Cleared by Burnley. Chelsea still in possession now. Chelsea can't break Burnley down. Kovacic now trying to find some space. Azpilicueta. Jorginho. Willian. There's a cross in from Azpilicueta at the back post. Pedro with a poor header. Smashed into the ground. And that's going to be it. That's all she wrote. And that is the end of this week's simulation. Guys, this game had a ton of potential. You saw that in the beginning, stats wise and everything else, and the quality out there. You're expecting a goal fest from Chelsea. It hasn't worked out. Man, I'm disappointed in that. For me, man of the match had to be Pope. You can see we're not even really showing too much of anything. I have no idea, like just the replays in general. We had chances, you know, at the very beginning. You could see that there was opportunity for it to happen. Gilmore came on, was a positive for Chelsea. Let's have a look at some of his replays. For me, like I said, man of the match, Pope. Saved the day. Great penalty save. And he was their man, you know, man of the match, influential. They should have been down. Oh. Couldn't get on the end of that. Not even, it's unlucky I didn't get on target there for Burnley. Nice little back and forth. Kovacic with a great shot. And that's, again, Pope came into action once more. That's why I thought it was a foul there. Apparently it wasn't. Look, this is how far they've had to look for some kind of highlights because Chelsea just didn't do enough. Gilmore near the end. Pedro with that near-ending chance. Look at that. Deflection from the defender and unlucky not to have scored this again. Pope. Ah, what a brilliant goal that would have been. Pope was there to save the day. And of course he's beheaded himself in the post. Alright guys, that is the end of this week's simulation. Disappointing that we didn't actually get a Chelsea victory here or whatever. Hopefully in real life we'll win 4 or 5-0. Who knows, you know what I mean? It just depends what happens. Who knows, maybe Giroud will play, I don't know. You can see the stats there, 13 shots for Chelsea. We weren't clinical in it. That's disappointing. It's interesting. I mean, the last one we had a 1-0 loss. Like, damn it. And this we've got a draw, which is never favourable at the end of the day. It just isn't. Especially with a team like Burnley, we should be doing, we should be winning these games now. Important. So hopefully the real one will be a lot more exciting. Well, this was exciting, but it'll have more goals in it. And of course, Chelsea will be favourable when we win 4-5-0. Who knows? It is what it is. Anyway, guys, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Links will be in the description below. Donate to via PayPal if you want to run this channel, help run it. Guys, I do not decide these results, by the way, or anything like that. It's just me watching them like you are. So, you know, I understand some games get thumbs down, stuff like that, because you're not happy with the result and stuff. I get it. But what can I do? I'm just here to watch it. I'm just a fan like you. All I'm doing is talking over it. Anyway, guys, I will see you next time. Thanks so much for watching, and keep the blue flag flying high. Oh, and stay tuned for Boots on the Ground episode 3. I think you'll be happy. It's the editing is a lot better, and then pushing forward, yeah, I'm a lot happier with my work going forward. It won't be a 10-minute video, just to let you know. That kicks off Sunday, and there'll be a big food review on Saturday, as well as more Road to Glory. So stay tuned for that.